Hey, 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 guys. Happy Monday. Hope you had an awesome weekend. We are live streaming on LinkedIn in the Align and Shine Facebook group and on the Work with Dion Facebook page. So, we're going to talk about really, really quickly 5 mistakes that you're doing on LinkedIn. I'm going to cover these 5 mistakes and I want you to let me know if you're guilty of these mistakes, okay? And so, guys, I love all things LinkedIn. And so, if you have any questions, let me know. And before we get started, I also wanted to remind you that on Sunday, May 22nd, is my LinkedIn masterclass. Okay, totally free. It's how to turn your LinkedIn profile into a lead magnet. May 22nd at 7 p.m. Eastern. This is for you if your profile has been collecting dust, if you don't know what to say, if you don't know how to navigate LinkedIn, you do not want to miss it. Also, Thursday, June 9th is Brunching and Branding. That is my live personal branding event where I'm going to show you my signature process, right? For optimizing your LinkedIn profile so that way it is attracting the right kinds of opportunities. Okay, so brunching and branding is from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Thursday, June 9th. You do not want to miss it. So not only will it be training with me, but you'll be in the room with some other dynamic, ambitious goal getters, right? CEOs, corporate leaders. There's going to be food, of course, beverages, music, door prizes, and headshots. Yes, yes, yes. Your professional headshot is going to be included with the cost of admission. So let's get right into these mistakes, okay? Are you making these 5 LinkedIn mistakes? So the first mistake is this: a boring title. Is that you? Right? You literally have less than 8 seconds to grab the attention of a LinkedIn user, right? Probably less than that, right? And so instead of simply stating your title, I want you to be a little bit more lively in the language that you're using, right? So tell me which sounds better. Does account manager or driven business professional with a passion for results sound better, right? So, yes, if you're just joining us, we're talking about 5 LinkedIn mistakes. You definitely want to get a pen and a piece of paper because this might be you. Okay. So, mistake number one is a boring title, right? No one wants a boring title. Don't just put your title, okay? Give it some descriptive language. Mistake number 2, you have too little or too much information on your profile. So listen, if either of these applies to your profile, the result will be the same. It's going to be a snooze fest, right? So do you don't want your resume just plopped onto your profile, right? We don't want to copy and paste the whole resume, but you don't want to have areas, blank or skimpy, right? It's definitely a fine balance of informative but not overwhelming. Okay, mistake number 3. This is a big one, guys, that you have no LinkedIn profile photo, or the photo that you do have is unprofessional. Let me know in the chat if this is you, right? I get it. You want your work to speak for itself, right? But today, you're going to most likely make a bigger impression with a prospect by having a high quality professional photo, right? And I'm not saying you have to go out and hire a photographer, right? But there's still no excuse for that, right? Have a friend, a loved one, a kid. Listen, my 8-year-old knows how to take some really good pictures. Have someone take a few nice photos with your phone, right? It does not take much at all. So, guys, if you're just joining us, we are talking about 5 LinkedIn mistakes that you're making. And let me know in the chat if any of this is you, okay? So, mistake number 4 is that you don't have keywords in your LinkedIn profile, right? And by keywords, I don't mean just dumping and copy and pasting a bunch of words that just aren't relevant or don't make sense, right? There's this huge assumption that it's acceptable to copy and paste your resume. It is totally wrong, right? What's important here is the strategic use of keywords. So remember, LinkedIn is still an online platform, and writing for the web is not the same as writing for print mediums. Okay. So, guys, if you're just joining us, we are talking about 5 LinkedIn mistakes. So, if you're just catching this, you'll have to go back to the top of the video. So, number one, you have a boring title. Number two, you either have too little or too much information. Number three, you have an unprofessional photo or none at all. Big, big mistake. Mistake number four, no keywords, right? Mistake number five, you have no social proof that you are who you say you are, right? And so this is definitely the most overlooked opportunity, right? And so it's one thing, and I always tell people it's one thing for me to tell you how great I am, but if you're not really leveraging other people's endorsements, recommendations on LinkedIn, you need to just start requesting now. Now, of course, there's a way to request recommendations and endorsements, right? But listen, every person that you work with, whether it's a client, a colleague, a project partner, every person should recommend you, right? And if not, an endorsement is the next best thing. So, guys, I hope that these 5 tips were helpful. I just wanted to come on really, really quick and share these with you. And so, again, I have a few things coming up. Okay. So, if you're looking to get your LinkedIn profile in tip top shape, you can join me Sunday, May 27th at 7 p.m. for how to turn your LinkedIn profile into a lead magnet. I'm going to share with you the most underutilized features. Okay, I'm going to share with you how to really leverage the power of LinkedIn to prepare and position yourself for your next big career or business opportunity. Okay, so if you're tired of being the best kept secret, if you're tired of trying to figure this LinkedIn game out on your own, you need to head over to Work with Dion or connect with me on LinkedIn and I will send you the link. Also, June 9th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. is my live personal branding experience. I'm so excited. Brunching and branding. Okay, this is 4 hours with me in a very small exclusive setting. There's only 20 seats available. And actually I need to check the numbers. That could have changed by now, right? So I'm going to actually walk you through how I optimize my clients' LinkedIn profiles. So you're going to walk away with a LinkedIn profile. You're going to walk away with 2 professional headshots, right? Of course, all the networking, door prizes, the energy in the room is going to be amazing. All this information, guys, about the free masterclass and about brunching with branding can be found at workwithdion.com. And so I want to see you on, and let me know in the chat if these mistakes are resonating with you, if you're guilty of these mistakes, and let's get those LinkedIn profiles popping. Okay. I'll see you soon.